War assets. The people, weapons, armies and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. Now, I wonder if it's possible to play the previous game such that you can't get to the minimum. It must be. Must be. But let's see what we got. We got the Alliance Engineering Corps, 103rd Marine Division, Alliance 1st Fleet, 3rd Fleet, 5th Fleet. Why do the Marines and the Engineering Corps count for more than the fleets? That's curious. Let's see. Build base in asteroid. Well, I guess that's helpful, but how are the fleets holding up? Are they very ripped apart or cut by half? Use 10th of the remaining vessels. Okay. Third of its vessels protecting the Council. Last time in the Battle of the Citadel. So I'm guessing if we did not commit to saving the Council, we would have a stronger First Fleet. Okay. Same with all these fleets. So we'd all have these at 100 if we hadn't committed them to the Battle of the Citadel. That's interesting. So Diane Allows is worth 5 war assets at the moment. 5 points. Oh, Khaleesa Bint Sina and Angelani is worth more. I'm guessing Diane Allows can be improved by actually utilising her skills. And we got 115 from the Normandy because it's a pretty cool ship after all. As well as some mineral resources. Surplus minerals from last game. I wonder what the maximum you can get on that is. We did mine a few planets dry. And war map. Readiness wise. They're all at 50%, which is not good enough. So we have to look for in the Ascan Traverses advanced technology. From archaeological expeditions. From outer council space. Seems like we have to build up fleets. Earth Systems Alliance space. Not sure what we can do there. Again, fleets, I think. Terminus systems. Probably uniting the criminals in them. Inner council. Probably just have to butt some heads together. Okay, so things don't look so great at the moment, but we're making progress. We've added 15 or so war asset points. Thanks to our decisions thus far. It's better than nothing. Model Alliance shuttle. We're going to collect all the models in this game, as is only right and proper.
The council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
That's true enough, I guess.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
What did you do with Kelly? Where is Kelly? Okay, well, gonna have to ask about that soon. But let's check in with Joker. Haven't talked to him yet this game.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Yeah, we did that a few times. Not excessively, but the Turian Council knew how to push our buttons. Anyway. Oh, I've blocked off that area.
Message at your private terminal.
Okay, well, let's check out the private terminals, because she's going to go on about that. Oh, tactical mastery. Oh yes, this is actually how to play the game. I've kind of gone over that, so no point really watching through. And what's this? You have an upgrade waiting. Simply access the terminal. Just how went it? Have a pleasant day. Glyph. Who's Glyph? ANN alerts. New article. Acquiring fleet. Where's the Quarian fleet? Conspicuously absent. All young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages and rejoin the fleet. Yeah, greedy and upstart powers, short-sighted. They're obviously going to war with the Geth. We're going to have to stop them. Flash, 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 X1A34. All Alliance military personnel. Threat condition Saber 1. Okay. Do not attempt Earth approach. So this was the original warning, I think, of the invasion. So we're promoted back to Commander. Special Ops. Head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Okay. So that's something that we might think of doing.
Commander? Come to check on your new recruit?
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Where's Kelly? You've stolen her and you haven't... There's no option to ask. Okay, well, I guess we'll ask about you, since you seem to have consumed her soul and taken her place.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
Given what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Really reminding us of Kelly at this point.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Carry on, Specialist.
Okay.
Commander Shepard.
Oh, okay, we've been back here actually. Yeah, trapping us in these fields. Just let us through, it's our ship. And everything seems to have changed, they've gotten rid of the lab and everything. So... medical, AI, life support, engineering... Okay, how many of our crew, how many of our squad are still on board? Because that fact is very hazy to me at this point. It's very important to verify we've got Garrus and Grunt and so on, because they are the soul of this team.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, let's check out the terminal like you requested. Armor mod kit.
It was less than ideal.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Whole worlds are being lost to the Reapers. What more will it take?
Who knows? Hell, maybe the Council's just taking petty revenge for Shepard hanging up on them all those years ago.
Wait, Shepard did what?
Oh, sorry, I think we're going through some dark matter too well, huh? Hello? Hello?
Okay, Liara, what do you want to talk about?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. It's been years since we were together. Are you still interested in us?
Let's just be friends. Ah, come on, Liara, we've been over this. We're still together.
I didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Yeah, maybe later. But right now we are rather distracted with finding out exactly what's been done to our ship, because a lot of things seem to have changed.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
So Liara, talking about Prothean notes. Ferrum Expedition, yes. We remember that well. Gushing over us. Okay, so just a load of academic papers that I'm sure we couldn't understand. Tazik. He's not happy you put me in charge of skeleton term systems. That rings a bell, Tazik, but I've no idea who he is exactly. I'm sure I've heard the name drop somewhere. Shadow broke it out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Yes, we remember that. Glyph here, or Info Drone, as he was called, or it was called, tended to say.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Nothing's changed, Glyph. But yes, he used to. Oh, okay. We can use mod kit to upgrade thermal clip capacity or shield strength bonus. We did run out of ammo before, but that's because people don't drop clips. Could go for either of them. But yeah, he basically called everyone Shadow Broker, which was quite amusing, but not very good for discretion. So, 5% strength, 5% ammo capacity. Let me just work out my head. 5% ammo capacity is not going to make a difference. Shield strength might just. Think about 5% ammo capacity for the shotgun. That's like what? That's about 1 more shell, whereas the assault rifle it's about 12 more bullets. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to matter all that much. So we'll go with the shield strength. Okay. So let's go into the batteries. Garrus has to be here, come on. Where is it? There's a sniper rifle. Something we can interact with here. It's Garrus. He's not here. He must be on holiday or something. That sucks. Guessing we'll pick him up at some point, but still. It's not really the Normandy without Garrus on board now, is it? Anyway, let's... Okay, Chuckwise is there. We can talk to her. There's a familiar face.
Commander,